the score is now screensaver to screensaver. No, it's not moving. That's just a regular old background.
I think they want us to marvel at the infinite cosmos and ponder how we not only fit in the world, but in the universe as a whole, while we really kind of clear our minds, refocus for the sport we're about to watch.
So for those of you who bought tickets having heard how action-packed... Oh, okay.
All right, we're suddenly pulled away from eternity to sit and look at a 0-0, which is in itself a form of eternity as well.
It's like the abyss is looking back into us.
Oh my gosh. Nietzsche.
Those aren't 2 zeros, they're eyes.
Good thing we've been drinking.
They're pupilless eyes.
So this is the Daddy Warbucks here?
There we go, yes!
Wow, this is more action than we've seen in at least 5 minutes.
Yes, I Am Pain getting forced hard to the inside.
One to beat, and she is your initial lead jammer of the night. Having been a speed skater before she was a roller derby champion.
Sykes, though, is also out of the pack, looking for anywhere, but there's nowhere to go because it was called. It is 2 points.
My gosh, and they just form right up. They are hungry for conflict. Jamming for the Charm City All-Stars. The one and only world-renowned Nucket Futz, number 187.
Watch your mouth.
I can't, I'm behind it.
Number 85 with the star, that is Teflon Dunham.
Nucket Futz with one to beat. She is your lead jammer.
Teflon Dunham was in the middle of the pack. She got pushed back. She's able to get a nice bit of an apex jumper on Lady Kaboom. She gets out, but of course, the has already been established. Nucket Futz now looking for a way to get through the front. Won the pass.
Four more points for Nucket Futz.
A couple for Philly as well. 6-2 after 2 jams. At the Charm City Case jammer line, I Am Pain returns for Charm City. Oh, and that's Antidote. For the Liberty Bells. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the names. Black on turquoise doesn't quite stand out like some things I've seen before. So I'm gonna sound like an idiot for a while.
Get used to it. It takes a while. It takes a season or 2.
Just got to have patience here and look at that. Flying along. My gosh. And Philly gets the jammer.
Not sure if there were some Philly fans in the crowd or just excited because I Am Pain is right behind her. And that could change as it enters the pack. Decides to call it before. 0-0 game.
Probably some of both.
Nucket Futz wearing the scarf for the Charm City All-Stars. Finding a good fight, but the odds are stacked against her.
Devoid of Mercy was on as your lead jammer. She's back to engage in the pack. She gets into the middle. She decides it's a wall of charm to contend with. She gets knocked back. See if she can come around. Looks like Nucket Futz is out. I was careful. I Am Pain on the line for Charm City. Sights for Philly.
Here we jammer once again.
I am Payne still with a couple of beat and having trouble doing so.
Nice bit of work. Charm was trying to break the pack up. You saw the group hold back. They were seeing if they could get an out of bounds for Charm's jammer. Timing didn't just work out. 4-point pass for Philly.
Sights calls it off after picking up 4, 10-6 in favor of Philly. Nuggin punts back at the Charm City Gates jammer line.
Her home away from home.
Goes right up the middle, becomes your lead jammer in about 3 steps. Back now trying to regroup as Nuggin Fox has 2 and blue to get around. Again, trying to get that 20 feet zone of engagement. Looks like she might have gotten it. But no, it was a major track cut. Ooh, that hurt. Back now reacting to the power jam for Philly.
5 more points for Philadelphia. Teflon Donna getting caught up between You Better Work and, well, just You Better Work right now. That's enough to slow her down considerably. Still gets 5 points. And Uvetta gets a penalty out of play. A little too far away.
She was indeed. You got 20 feet to make contact. She just a little bit past that.
Excellent nonverbal communication from the one and only Nate. So much better than Nate Silver. We love. Oh, lead jammer goes to Philly once again.
That is antidote. Jammer is through for Charm. Back trying to make it a little bit more difficult for Antidote to get through on that pass. She does. She's able to call the jam very quickly. Takes up 4 on the pass before Charm can come back around for points. Charm City All-Stars at 6:32.
Momentum. Philly has it.
There's something to be said for that.
Yep.
32-6. Although, I mean, first and foremost, we're going to say that it's anybody's game.
Clearly.
I mean, it's no 0-215, but
yeah, even then. The Void of Mercy is barely your lead jammer.
Interesting contact hit there.
Susie Powell at the Charm City Gates jammer line for the first time tonight. Versus, is that Vanessa Seitz? I took a guess.
I'm going to go with a yes.
I saw an 8.
I know it's a rare thing that Sam Repwell gets in the way and you can't see past him, but there it is.
Well, maybe Susie Powell should be sent out more often. She is your lead jammer, Charm City.
Really, they're not giving much distance there.
Calling it off as she meets the pack. Score remains 32-6 in favor of the Liberty Bells.
Coach Paul Williams from Philly having a quick conversation with the referees with them.
Teflon Donna and I Am Payne are your jammers for this next jam. Lined up at the Charm City King Timberline. Teflon Donna with a really fast start through the inside. She is your lead jammer.
I Am Payne gets pushed out, has to spin around. She can't pass illegally, gets to the back of the pack, boots her way through. It is a legal pass, but again, she's about half the track back.
Teflon Donna with a cut track. Wait, was it? No.
As a major track cut. Yes, I feel good about that. I think that's what it was.
Of course it's a major. There's no minor.
That's what I'm saying. That was pretty significant.
That would make this what's called a power jam for Charm City, as they are the only ones with a jammer out there who picked up 5 points on that one. Charm City finally returning to the idea of scoring.
Philly certainly took advantage of the power jam that they had. Charm City's trying to return the favor right now. Olivia Face is not going to make it too easy at the back of the pack there, though. I Am Payne is around, gets to the outside, again, re-enters legally.
I Am Payne with 1 to beat, and she does so, picking up another 5 points for Charm City.
Teflon Donna is back, has got 4 points on that pass. A little bit of time left. I Am Payne gets knocked to the inside and is still down.
I Am Payne is alert, and she's being helped up. We return to action with the score being 41-16 in favor of the Liberty Bells.
Life is for the skating.
Nugget Futz at the Charm City Case jammer line versus Vanessa V. Diva Sights, who is your lead jammer. Nugget Futz not far behind her.
Capitalizing on the grief of the Charm City
Sights calls it off after picking up a quick 4 points. Holly Go Hardly at the Charm City Cakes jammer line, a crowd favorite versus number 247, Devoid of Mercy. I'm starting to get it.
Oh, you got this.
The score is 16-45, a great year if you don't want to go through the trouble of discovering America, but you still want to show up before it gets all popular.
Mr. Hellcat's choice of Philadelphia music from Dead Milkman, not distracting Holly Go Hardly from her scoring duties.
And that is a difficult thing.
She's your lead jammer with a couple to beat. And she's got 4 for Charm City, calls it off, brings your score to 45-20 in favor of Philadelphia.
That was good eyes. She got around the track. Good positional awareness. Philly decides, we're going to take that line, get out there very quickly.
The crowd waits with bated breath for the whistle to blow.
It's not that exciting.
It is. It's more exciting than I'm letting on. I'm downplaying it, and my goodness, Philly rockets to the front.
Antidote is your lead jammer. Nugget Futz still trying to work herself through the pack, taking the outside. 1 to beat. Antidote making her first scoring approach. Nuck and Futz is out on her initial pass. Antidote smack in the middle of the pack. Calls it off after making it through.
Seems to be the theme this first half. It's that quick couple of points. That's enough for this. We don't want to be greedy. We're going to take a couple. We're just going to slow it down. Get a couple more
Admirable
slow
restraint there. A lot of people like to make a big production of things.
So you're saying it's a strength of character to hold that reserve so close?
Absolutely, yes, yes. You don't want to be ostentatious.
No.
Says Dirty Marty in the sequin jacket.
Holly Go Hardly and Teflon Donna are your jammers for this jam. Holly Go Hardly still in the back trying to take the inside or the center, whatever she can. Teflon Donna forced out a couple of times.
My goodness. So much violence, so much aggression, so many falls.
Very much a blockers jam. Holly Go Hardly is now your lead jammer. The hometown Baltimore crowd starts making noise for their All-Stars.
I believe that was Castro, the pivot, sent to Philly for a forearm.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just got to gauge it by your own, level of interest. How experimental are you feeling?
Dirty Marty, the voice of experience.
Oh, thank goodness they're skating.
Sights on the line for Philly, trying to get through the front. She is able to do it, and she does it legally. She becomes your lead jammer. Nuck and Futz almost there, though.
Still a one to beat.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, jeez. I can't even tell you the emotions I experienced just now.
That's going in the journal when I get home.
Nuck and Futz getting sent to the ground as hard as an anvil, and then she bounces right up like a sprint. I only know metaphors I've seen in the Warner Brothers cartoons. It just seems to me, I'm really glad that Taylor Swift doesn't play roller derby, because if she were out there, she would be appalled at the number of women who were not trying to help her. And just like trying to hurt her actually and knock her down. It would break her poor heart. And it would also break the heart shape that she was making with her fingers.
That's her preliminary reason, would be that?
That's it. She hates to see women not helping other women. And there's 50% of the women are actually hindering you. It would kill her.
I'm gonna warn people right now about the delicious.
Like 17 a phase out there.
The delicious pretzels that are being sold in the vendor room. I think they've caused Dirty Marty to say what he's been saying. He's clearly on another plane tonight, and I swear I saw an official call a face mask penalty. So,
salt overload.
Be very careful. There wasn't even any salt on that. Maybe that was the problem. Sodium deficiency. In any case, there is roller derby going on.
Holly Go Hardly fighting the good fight, fighting the bad fight, fighting every fight you could think of, all the way to the penalty box.
Trying to buy their
Cutting
time.
track penalty for Holly Go Hardly.
Devoid of Mercy is back in. Just like that.
Goodness. Just fought her way through a sardine can of a pack.
I believe that was Colleen Best outside of the zone of engagement. Made contact with the jammer. That is why she is sent to the penalty box. We have 5 points right now. Some folks call that a grand slam.
Holly Go Hardly with 4 points in her return to the track. I am having as much trouble as all of you following what's going on this time around.
It is powerfully strange out there.
Not to mention, Holly Go Hardly doesn't move like your typical roller derby competitor. She's got moves all of her own.
She tessers across the track.
Looks like that one took a toll on Holly Go Hardly. We might not see her for a couple of jams. Nuck and Futz. Nuck and Futz at the Charm City Kings jammer line.
Up against Teflon Donna. who was skating roller derby before you ever heard the term.
You better work out for an elbows penalty.
Just like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Teflon Donna is your lead jammer one more time. Nuck and Futz also having made her initial pass.
I had to take a moment for, Randy Savage there, you brought him up. I just needed something, but somebody who is able to come back in. Best is on the track. Trying to even it out a little bit. Teflon Donna looks to the bench, she gets the call, decides to end the jam right there.
You want to keep track of your Charm City All-Stars, make sure to pick up the full color, hyper glossy program, several pages long, certainly more than I can count, available at a very reasonably priced. I believe I saw several roller girls selling them out here among the crowd. And yes, the Ghostbusters theme is playing, so what on earth are we supposed to think about but that?
I can't. It's not a want, it's a can't.
I'm thinking the most horrible things about the EPA right now.
Shut it down.
Well, there's Antidote. She's your lead jammer.
And I am Hank, jamming for the Charm City All-Stars. Just held together by duct tape. It's a cliche joke that I would normally avoid, but it's literally true.
What can it fix at this point?
Tim Allen was right.
I am Pain in the early stages of mummification. Vanessa Seitz and Nuck and Futz at the Charm City Cakes jammer line.
Nuck and Futz taking Sykes' number and adding a 7 to it, but it turns out that 7 was just weighing her down because the artist formerly known as V-Diva has lead jammer.
It's a nice little barn door trick right there from Olivia Face. Opens on the outside, V-Diva shoots through, closes back up.
Nuck and Futz completed her pass. A lot of contact with the floor within the pack. That's the end of whatever that was. Eight minutes remaining in this first half. 75-30 in favor of Philadelphia. I Am Pain back at the Charm City Cakes jammer line.
Jamming at the forefront, drawing enemy fire.
She is your sole jammer at the moment.
Yeah, that was Sykes who was sent to the box for an illegal procedure. So we do have a power jam.
There's I Am Pain with lead jammer status established.
Approaching the pack, getting thwarted immediately, but no, she cuts to the inside. She's almost through. Can she make it? Only her screams can help her.
5-point grand slam for Charm City as they begin to chip away at the deficit that stands before them.
Mo Payne was doing a nice job of defense. She's going to get an opportunity again as she's trying to hold the outside, gets moved around. I believe that was...
Yes.
Another 5 points for Charm City.
Free Radical goes to the penalty box. She was out of play when she made that last bit of contact, so she's got to sit for 1 minute.
That's the end of that jam. 75-42 in favor of Philly. Nuck and Futz and Teflon Donna are at the Charm City Cakes jammer line. 6 1/4 minutes left in this half.
Nuck and Futz looks for a possible move. She just goes back and forth. She's not going to find an easy entree through the pack.
No, she's not. Oh my goodness.
Teflon Donna trying to find one, and she does to the inside.
Oh shit, putting her body on the line.
Susie Powell back out at the Charm City Kings jammer line against number 100. I should know this by now. Antidote.
You got it.
I know all the names. I'm just trying to connect them to the numbers.
If you can read them under the lights.
I'm starting to see the numbers. My eyes are adjusting.
Antidote doing a nice bit of a push if she can get around. Nice defense.
Oh goodness, anything can happen.
And did.
You better work pushing. Antidote around.
Susie Powell ducks a couple of opponents. She's your lead jammer.
You are correct to be excited, Charm City fans.
Taking the outside, a couple to beat. Susie Powell sent back to the back of the pack.
Billy switches to a nice defensive mode, allows Antidote to make a move up. Middle switches inside. Now she's through, but she's got to get back around. Susie Powell with a very smart move. Push as far as she can. Calls it while gaining 5 points in the process.
Holly Gohardley rested up and back at the Charm City Kings jammer line versus Vanessa Seitz.
Seitz casually intimidating over the top of Holly Gohardley.
Oh my goodness. Lead jammer goes to Philly once again.
Deb seriously goes to the penalty box for a low block.
Deb, seriously?
Oh yeah. Seitz gets some points on the outside. Calls that for a gain of 2, possibly 3.
All right, everybody forming up for a really cool wine dance. The Charm City Kings jammer line.
V Diva wanted to make sure I said a very special hello to Evil Kitty, who drove all the way here from Scranton.
Wow.
I know, just to see Seitz in her first new name debut.
Oh, man.
Is there a story with the new name?
You know, if there is, they don't tell me.
Just a decision.
Life is full of them.
Hello, Baltimore!
The tattered remains of I Am Pain. Just put together enough to qualify as a lead jammer.
My God.
You do not just stand there when you better work is around.
Gloria Grindham executed a fantastic hit on I Am Pain, and then You Better Work just set the world afire.
I Am Pain gets a nice pass along the inside, picks up another 5 points, while You Better Work holding it down at the back end in front of Antidote.
It's the most noise we've heard in Baltimore since Ed Reed was a Raven.
Oh my gosh, I Am Pain churning forward. And she does it again, 5 more points for the great city of Baltimore.
Still 45 seconds left in this bout if it goes to the distance.
Antidote is at the back of the pack, looking at the time, gets bumped to the inside. Nice hold up by the defense. No pack is called, so the jammer had an opportunity. Antidote could not make anything of it.
Multiple bodies on the track.
Oh my goodness.
I Am Pain taking full advantage of a weak outside. Another 5 points for Charm City. This gap is nearly closed.
Will she have
on one more pass, 2 to beat. taking the inside.
There's the jam. 4 more points for IFA, the Charm City All-Stars.
I.M. Payne bench.
76 to 78.
Bandits and damage still a serious weapon for Charm City, bringing them within 2.
We have time for 1 more jam in this half, ladies and gentlemen. And then, good God, we got to do it all again.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
It's an exhausting thing. The Bam Bam has an extraordinary constitution. He can handle this kind of stress far better than that. Look at him. Fit as a fiddle. Oh, each hitter goes to the Philadelphia Liberty Bells.
Deployed a mercy. Nothing but getting applause for the way she completed that initial pass. And knives through the crowd for 3 points.
Doing fantastic work keeping these ducks in a row and hurting those cats and heck, any other animal metaphors you can think of.
Jam clock reset. We've started, and I.M. Payne is your first lead jammer of the second half.
With one arm strapped behind her back.
With the just established Charm City lead.
That was a joke I stole from Big Rack Attack at the merchandise table. She told it to me, I gotta credit her.
Oh, I.M. Payne takes a hard fall, calls it off, and is not getting up yet.
There's an arithmetic conflict between
all right, she's getting up with help, but she's clearly in pain.
She couldn't use pressure on the one arm.
There's some laughter happening too. It's not possibly not that bad. Maybe the decision to replace duct tape with actual bandages was not a good idea. All right, Teflon Donna and Nugget Futz are your lead jam. Oh my God, silence. I feel naked.
Man, lead jammer goes to Teflon Donna. That woman is a menace.
You almost sounded disappointed with that.
Yeah, I resigned to it, you know? It's what are you gonna do?
You get used to it, I gotta say. Trying to make a move up the middle, goes along that inside, gets Olivia Pace out of the way. Yvette said, get away from me, shoves her to the inside. Nugget Futz looks like she was trying to skate limbo one or something.
Multiplayer block called on number 8. Mo Payne. Free
radical. There we go.
Oh, that makes a difference. Vanessa Seitz up very quickly. She is out in front as your lead jammer. Philly has retaken the lead. They are at 86 points, 79 points for Charm City. I.M. Payne is through.
Oh my God, Holly going
Lots of bodies hitting the floor.
I've said it before, we need to, everybody, you need to write to your city council member to have them put a blue light camera here between turns 1 and 2 because there's just too much violence occurring out here on the track. It is shocking.
90 to 79, 11-point lead for the Philadelphia Liberty Bells.
Oh, and just as soon as we started, the jam ends with an official timeout.
Yeah,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very important message during this official timeout. The Craig Willinger Fund, one of CCRG's sponsors, would like to thank CCRG for becoming a partner in helping make dreams come true for young soccer fans with cancer. CW Fund is proud to announce that they'll be sending 2 honorees to Madrid, Spain this April, including Sandra Frangos of Dundalk, Maryland. Thanks to the Charm City Roller Girls skaters, officials, and fans for helping make dreams come true. So you've all done a great job just by showing up to buy a ticket tonight for the Craig Willinger Fund.
All right, nice work by the whiteboard and NSO's referees, every official out there. Number 8, Mo Payne, was in the box. She thought she was sent. She was not. They just decided to bring her back out. So you can play, come on, is what they said.
My gosh, it is hard to parse the conflict going on in that pack, but my goodness, Philly is doing an excellent job maneuvering.
Antidote with 5 full points as Nugget Futz is having trouble even with her initial pass.
Antidote looking for a little redemption this half.
Charm City's got to find a way to get more poisonous. It doesn't work. Antidote conquers all.
Nugget Futz still looking for any way to go. She's got a rotation of 4. Damage zone with the last bit of hit right there. Then it was Olivia Pace almost able to catch a break. No pack was called, but very quickly it regrouped.
Oh my goodness, still more. 5 more points for Antidote and the Liberty Bells.
Looks like we've got a blocker apiece going up.
Like to see balance there, that's nice.
I believe battery operated was for clockwise blocking, and then we had forearm for Philly very quickly. Veda Kaboom just taking an extra moment to be like, are you okay?
All right, several skaters huddling together for warmth. I Am Payne getting pushed to the outside by Philly blockers. She's got just a little bit longer to go, and yes, lead jammer goes to I Am Payne.
The Void of Mercy got sent to the inside. She had to reset herself at the back. She's going to come back in. That is number 85, Teflon Donna.
I Am Payne calls it off. 4 points on the board. 114 for Philadelphia, 83 for Charm City. Susie Powell and Vanessa Seitz at the Charm City Case Jammer line.
Still anybody's game, I dare say. Oh. Timeout for the Charm City All-Stars.
What? Huh?
I swear one of them was...
WTMD in Bond skates, worn by I Am Payne, No Chick, Quick Check, Kitty, Lady Kaboom, and battery operated by those skates. There, done.
You should do that. Artigo Harvey tried to make a move. She got held back. It looks like Seitz is out. Moving a little bit slowly, wants to see what the pack is going to do, and she decides, I think I'll go now.
In a speed skating situation now.
Ms. Seitz, a tall drink of water by any measure. Right now, Charm City All-Stars see the return of the one and only 1.618. I Am Payne.
Well, somebody likes her.
Lot of architecture fans in the audience. They have no idea what's going on as far as the sport, but heaven knows they're enthusiastic.
Boyd of Mercy taken out on the inside, hitting the track, back in the pack.
And unfortunately gets right behind you, better work. Not a good place to be.
But emerges as the lead jammer nonetheless. I Am Payne also having made her initial pass. Boyd of Mercy picks up a few points and calls it off. Tonight's bout is not being broadcast live, but is being videotaped by a gentleman named Zach, who not only was responsible for the video that won Charm City Roller Girls of Billboard from MGH Advertising, he also just got married.
Wow.
In fact, or no, his wife just had a baby. That's what it was.
And many
He
things
just
have happened
became a
lately.
father.
It's
Either way,
hard to keep track.
life-changing either way.
And came straight to the bout from it.
And he finally completed his very first birdhouse.
That's what happens when you leave something important with a lot of details to the announcers without anything in writing. You'll get about 70% of it if you're
That'll
lucky.
learn 'em.
We aim kind of right across. Halligo Hartley said to the penalty box, hands, I believe.
They give us important details to announce and give us more beer,
Is that right?
setting us up for failure.
God, I Am Payne just doesn't get tired.
DJ Hellcat
Hardly
providing
can
mood
keep
music.
himself out there. I Am Payne is lead jammer.
Oh!
John Cena All-Stars!
40 points between them, 21 to play. That's a lot of time in roller derby.
DJ Mr. Hellcat playing something hypnotizing for us here.
It's like audio velocitation. This is all I'm going to hear on my drive home today. This is a recipe for disaster.
All right, lead jammer status goes to Philly. That would be Antidote. Susie Powell also having made her initial pass. Antidote back in the pack, threading her way through. One to beat. And she is sent to the penalty box, giving full scoring advantage to Charm City. Halligo Hartley also sent to the penalty box, but the lone jammer on the track is now Susie Powell.
Oh, Chip goes to the penalty box. Getting a little thin out there.
4 points for top 5.
Susie Powell taking advantage of this power jam for as long as it lasts for her. Stationary pack.
It's a mixed blessing there. She's got a lot of Philly blockers to get through.
Nice work by the Philly defense. Everybody taking a turn.
Susie Powell only getting help from T2 Allie be back, and you better work. Nonetheless, she does make it through for another 5 points.
No, it cost you better work. Something. She is going out to the penalty box now.
That is a considerable loss for the Charm City All-Stars.
Power jam is over. 4 points for Philadelphia. As Antidote wastes no time making herself
Oh my goodness, in the last moment.
Can I just tell you, I know he's from South America, but he's Italian.
On the inside?
I think it was like a compromise kind of thing.
All right, we've already had one full pass there.
His last name is Bologna or something.
Boyardee.
Boyardee?
Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee, ladies and gentlemen.
But this one does judge.
Oh my goodness, backing way up, knocking off the track and then backing up. Oh my gosh, such critical mathematic skills to delay a 5-point jam for the Teflon Donna. Put her on the witness stand and she don't remember nothing.
Another 5 for Teflon Donna.
You figure, why not? You're going around.
She calls it off.
An interesting strategy. Calls it off, gets the sign from the bench. That means we're going to have sights out there. Only Jammer is standing in the box for charge. So, is there advantage? That is the question.
These things get terribly, terribly complicated. Ladies and gentlemen, Charm City and Philadelphia have faced themselves several times over the years. Every time Charm City has come up short. One time in 2009, Charm City came out on top.
There was an instant clarification right down in front of you. Someone said a track center was like, no, there was one.
We'll come back to the history of the rivalry in a minute.
Vanessa Seitz is your lead jammer.
Vanessa Seitz shares a last name with comedian Wanda Sykes, who used to work for the Air Force at the National Security Agency, which is way closer to Baltimore at Fort Meade, Maryland than it is to Philadelphia. So you know she's got to be feeling some sort of conflict.
Good God, Marty. How did you weave that one?
With majesty.
And the Flying Dog beer.
You know it's good when the sponsor leads, she just says, Flying Dog, beer, with an exclamation point. What more do you need to say?
Devoid of Mercy and I Am Pain at the Charm City Kings camera line.
Are there any I Am Pain fans in the audience tonight? Ho!
All right, I Am Pain fans, your noise has been rewarded with lead camera status for your favorite
role.
logo.
Power wisely.
Mercy doing the very best to get up and around as she can.
Because the silhouette of the current Sylvester Stallone would be too heavy to carry.
Sly on a stick.
Fly on a stick. Nice. Get it at your local fairground.
It's for the kids. All right, Vanessa Seitz, Nuck and Futz, the latter of which is your lead jammer.
Oh my God, I watched that and
could
not believe that Seitz was not the lead jammer.
Vanessa Seitz to the penalty box. Power jam for Charm City. Oh, wait. Nuck and Futz sent to the penalty box. This will send Vanessa Seitz back out. Now a power jam for Philadelphia. Baltimore's fans are pissed. The officials have made enemies of themselves to this crowd.
We are a sport of rules, and the referee's decisions are final. Oh my goodness. Baltimore fans, Holly Go Hardly has now been sent to the box, so make of that what you will.
Nuck and Futz is back out already because he only has to spend as much time in the penalty box as Vanessa Seitz did, which is almost nothing. So, there's Nuck and Futz scores again. 5 points for Charm City. This crowd's emotions have been turned back and forth too many times within the past 60 seconds. Everyone's confused. We don't even know what we're watching anymore.
My vision is clouded by tears and beer.
Who are you? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
That's living with dogs. 4 more points for Seitz on that pass. Though to be outdone, Nuck and Futz picks up 4 on her pass as well. And another 4 now for Philly.
25 more seconds of this madness going on.
Low Payne being sent to the box, out of play penalty.
Five points for Vanessa Seitz. Grand Theft Autumn, of course, watching the action.
Fatal Attraction, another night terror, not the original list.
I believe I saw In These Skies. There she is. Oh, there's another one I can only remember her real name, which never happens with Roller Girls. Pixie Rocket is here.
As well as Oi Fei.
Timeout was just to clarify in the box. There's another minute added.
I Am Pain is your lead jammer. She does not skate alone. Teflon Donna has also made her initial pass.
Nice bit of work from Solentry there.
I Am Pain calls it off. As we set up the next jam, Holly Go Hardly in the Charm City Gigs jammer line versus Devoid of Mercy, number 247.
It's a rarity in this sport these days, but we see the pivots laying up at the pivot line. At least there was one out there. There's the other one.
Holly Go Hardly races up to the front of the pack to get lead jammer status for Charm City.
Devoid of Mercy now doing her best to catch up if she can. Getting around, she's got to make speed.
Holly Go Hardly makes her first scoring pass, calls it off before Devoid of Mercy can make it back to the pack.
Seems to be the theme tonight.
Yep. Score quickly and scatter, like many creepy men in Baltimore. Just a guess. Sorry, I've been hanging out in the county for too long lately.
At all.
Sorry, I know the gentlemen of Canton tend to be more fine than that, right? Right? Well, not in O'Donnell Square, maybe.
Vanessa Seitz out in front as your lead jammer.
I Am Pain not far behind her.
Nope. That's got a nice little bit of a clip going. It's like a 3-on-3 in the pack. Nice move. Deb seriously trying to get a piece of You Better Work.
I Am Pain takes the inside for 4 points. She is not lead jammer.
My goodness gracious.
Philly picks up 2.
Philly's lead down to 31. Still 9.5 minutes left in this competition. Holly Go Hardly back at the Charm City Gigs jammer line.
We've already seen a significant lead from Philly disappear earlier, where the question now is, are they going to be able to hold on to that with the 9 minutes remaining?
Right now, according to Derby News Network, Philadelphia is ranked number 9 in the United States of America. No, the world. And Charm City Roller Girls ranked number 11.
It's usually like that.
That's always just outside the reach of Charm City. And look at what's happening. Holly Go Hardly taking the pedal, applying it to the metal.
Holly Go Hardly, one of the most nimble skaters Charm City has.
Started out in the District of Columbia, learning her skills on the rough and tumble political scene. Ladies and gentlemen, Holly Go Hardley of the Charm City All-Stars bringing the points home to Baltimore.
I Am Pain is back out of the Charm City Kings jammer line versus number 85, Teflon Donna.
Do not turn your back on Teflon Donna.
They all are right now.
It's very unwise. You can crack a half dozen eggs in there with no oil. Slide right out.
Teflon Donna does a good job of
What are
staying
you
inbounds
talking
on
about?
the inside line 2 times. She's your lead jammer, Dirty Marty.
Teflon, son.
I Am Pain gets pushed to the inside, has to recycle all the way to the back, but she makes a bit of a move right there. Pack is spread out. Teflon Donna's able to take good advantage of that as she picks up 5 points on the pass. What we're going to see is the pack regroups. I Am Pain trying to get up in the middle. She's got one more to pass if she can do it. Nice bit of recycling damage. Donna's able to get in, looks for the 20 feet. She's not yet. He's going to keep on hitting.
Teflon Donna's only opponent is her fellow jammer. I Am Pain,
Oh,
who
I Am
does the
Pain
damn thing.
takes her out.
Then rolls back.
But at least it looks like they're having fun.
I think so. I can't read the emotional cues out there. She pointed at her
Sisterhood.
wrist. What does that mean? Is she wearing a watch or not? My goodness gracious. I hope you've been impressed, ladies and gentlemen, by the superiority of roller derby to all other sports. Another thing that I think bears mentioning that makes roller derby very special, I defy you to find another women's sport where you are not forced to listen to "This Girl Is on Fire." Anywhere, like any other sport that women play, they'll play it too. Here at roller derby, we trust you to make your own judgments about whether to be inspired or respectful without heavy-handed emotional cues.
Devoid of mercy out in front as your lead jammer.
Free Radical gets sent to the penalty box.
There's some joke about electrons to be made there, but I don't know it.
Every once in a while they shoot off. In this case, to the penalty box.
There we go. There we go.
Physics.
There's a testament to the Philadelphia public education system.
What doesn't it do? Oh, not a good time to be a Charm City fan right now as
Nuck and Futz is in the penalty box now.
There's rarely a good time for one's jammer to go to the penalty box, but now is especially
And
bad.
yet another roll.
Wow.
Now Holly Go Hardley is off to the penalty box. Charm City left with no jammer and only 2 blockers.
Philly's making Devoid of mercy work
You
for
Better
herself.
Work is doing an amazing job of corralling Philadelphia's jammer for as long as she could.
Oh, and indeed, You Better Work
Oh.
does pick out of bounds.
What?
She is in the penalty box.
That
One blocker for Charm City.
momentarily leaves one Charm City roller
Battery
girl on the track.
operated the sole defender.
Free Radical is now back on the track.
Not in time to get in front on that pass, which was 5 points.
Still only leaves 2 blockers. Free Radical and battery operated.
Nice move on that one. Devoid of mercy realized she had a little too much momentum, didn't want to risk the cut. Decides to call it at that point. Only about 20 seconds left in the jam anyway. Thank God, was very smart. And they hung it out on the bench. Listen, no high fives in Philly. It's lunchtime. Bring it in. That's all you hear. Bring it in.
Philadelphia's fans identifying themselves. Vanessa Seitz is your lead jammer.
I'm not mistaken, that is going to be a full contingent of skaters on the track right about now.
Ah, that's a refreshing change of pace.
Nuck and Fudd's having trouble getting past the back of the pack. Vanessa Seitz weaves her way through.
The tension builds moment by moment.
Vanessa Seitz goes to the penalty box.
Let's not gloat, okay?
We did not do that. That was a high block. Like a hit to the head.
So it's a power jam for Nuck and Fudd, who's been having a lot of trouble with Philly's blockers. So for her to take advantage of this, things are going to have to change for her.
She's already down 2 blockers as well.
Normally, Nuck and Fudd's one of the most accomplished jammers for Charm City. When she gets going, when she gets open, when she gets holes, she can take advantage of them very quickly. But she hasn't been afforded any momentum in quite some time.
There's not a lot to be done with Philadelphia here. They are excellent masons.
Finally, she gets by.
A little bit of a misstep from gingivitis. They're on wheels.
That was just her initial pass. So she is now eligible to score. Nearly stationary pack, and Vanessa Seitz is back out. Power jam is over before anything can be done scoring-wise.
Good timing. As Seitz has about 3 seconds, she re-entered. Going to be able to come back out for this potentially last jam. I don't want to say, but could be.
No telling. One thing I know for certain is that the Philadelphia announcers. Oh, Yvette Work has fouled out? Is that what I heard?
Correct.
Bit of fond farewell to Yvette Work, ladies and gentlemen. As I was saying before, one thing I can say for perfectly certain is that Philadelphia Roller Girls announcers universally smell fantastic.
Yes.
And they're all taller than I am.
Well, yeah.
Very nice, and I suspect their hands are luxuriously soft. I'll report more on that after the afterput.
Yet not unknown in part.
Not like off-puttingly squishy or anything, but
No.
soothing.
All right, Teflon Donna is your lead jammer. Susie Powell also having made her. Are you people even listening to us anymore?
Were they ever? What?
It's a power jam for blah blah as blah blah goes to the blah blah.
Susie Powell has unfortunately entered the penalty box.
And that is going to let Teflon Donna back out.
Cutting track penalty for the top 5.
That leaves a power jam for blah blah as they blah blah with against blah blah.
Every skater on the track has been replaced by Bob Balaban.
And would you look at that, yet another blah blah for blah blah. Some of our former skaters are enjoying it this way.
That is some good work happening there.
Susie Powell sent to the penalty box. Cutting track penalty. Neither major nor minor, simply a penalty. Followed shortly on by Holly Go Hardy.
Little multiplayer low. See what we need is more love.
The period clock has expired. The end of this jam will signal the end of tonight's action.
Imminent. It is. Professor Murder making sure that his thumb is indeed there.
Philly continues to score, even though they've already ensured their victory. Teflon takes it all the way to the end of the clock. Our unofficial final
Unofficial, let's
is 230 for Philadelphia, 129 for the Charm City.